Hello Cancer, how you going? This is your general December read, December 2021, and I hope everything is wrapping up nicely for you this year. It seems to be. There's a lot of closing off, shutting down, wrapping up energy that's coming through most of the readings, and a quiet excitement about what's coming next. So let's see what's coming next for you, my loves. Standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. Yes, you are. Look at you. And cultivating prosperity and abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. I tell you what, if next year is a reflection of the readings I've been doing for, the end of this year and the looking forward to next year, then next year's going to be an absolute cracker. So use this energy because you've got your strength now. You've worked out with all these retrogrades this year, and all the challenges and everything. The strength you've got from that is, you couldn't have got that in a present, pretty wrapped present with a bow on top. You had to go through it to get that kind of firm foundation. And from that, you now get to go, right, well, what is it that I want from all of this? What do I want to create from all of this? What have I learnt from all of this? And then just put it out there. Santa's coming. Make a wish. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Chariot. Moving forward, taking the reins and saying, this is the direction I want to go. So let's go there. I'll lay these out, my loves, as usual, and then we'll go through them. Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Swords. The Lovers. King of Wands. Judgment. Eight of Swords. Five of Cups. Ten of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so the situation is the Chariot. We're moving forward. And in this card, it's an eagle. So we've got a bird's eye view, a really crystal clear. And this looks like a compass of the direction we're going. Focus on next year. This is where I'm going. This is what I want to achieve. And I am laser focused on that big picture, and then I can swoop down and have a look a bit closer, and I can come back and I can use December to really align with where I want to go. Physically, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So you're wrapping up things around you. It could be your physical body. It could be a physical environment. It could be a work environment, a home. Things are changing around you, and this is going to be a lucky thing. It's not going to be an uncomfortable change like we've had all year. This is going to be you choosing the direction you go from now, and that will create change. Mentally, you've got the Seven of Swords. Now, this is a tricky card because in this particular deck, you've got Crab, and crabs can be a little bit sideways and a little bit sneaky on how they maneuver themselves, and they've got a very hard shell. So it's a case of, you know, how are you going to do this? What's your mental tactics in doing this? Are you going to take what you need and leave what you don't? Are you going to be open about it? Or is somebody else trying to be sneaky and taking something that you was yours, that you'd worked for? The other possibility is with the change, they're taking the things that were unhealthy, the thoughts that were unhealthy, and leaving you with the thoughts that give you a very clear option and direction to go. Emotionally, you've got the Lovers, which is a beautiful place for it, because you've got this emotional connection, this real emotional union with the direction you're going. And the Chariot has two going in the same direction, and the Lovers card has two seahorses, which is, you know, the horses are usually in the Chariot card, but either way, they're both, you know, in union, moving ahead together. And that's where you're emotionally feeling, so that what you are creating is coming from an emotionally stable place, which is far more likely to bring in what you actually want and deserve. Spiritually, you've got the King of Wands. This is sitting in your power. This is your inner flame, your inner knowing, your creativity and ability to act. And to me, the King of Wands is very calm. They're very regal and knowledgeable and very clear. There's no confusion with a King of Wands. And they have incredibly good boundaries in the upright, in their higher energy. Spiritually, they're wanting you to know that you have all of the strength and ability that you need to move forward, to do what you need to do. What you're not seeing is that this is the Judgment card in the what you're not seeing position. And this is the big call. This is the big review. And just like I said, December, we're getting nearly every reading is saying, wrap it up, look forward, wrap this up, let this go, look forward. And with the Judgment card, it is, what would I do now? How do I want my life to look? Do I want my life to look like it did and do all the same things over again, mistakes included? Or do I want my life to have learnt from that and look better and be better? Do I want to be better? And so that's what you're not quite seeing yet. It's coming though, and they're asking you to be aware that whatever you choose is going to have an impact on what comes next. Your higher self has told you that the Eight of Swords is a problem, the overthinking, the trap thinking. It's stopping you from the actual movement. This is all wound up and stuck energy, and your higher self's kind of saying, mate, you're the only one doing this. You are the only one doing that. Everything else is laid out for you. If you don't take this opportunity to really, make a wish, put it out there, and then take action to do it, if you don't do that, then you've done it to yourself. So if you find yourself stuck, be aware that this is one of your choices, and this is where the Judgment card's coming in. It's like, be aware that what you choose will have an impact on what comes next, a big one. The advice card is really interesting. It's the Five of Cups. which usually talks about grief, can be a lesser form of destruction than the Tower, but it's loss, grief and loss. And the advice is with this is allow that. Allow yourself to feel loss and grief at what didn't work out, what didn't come true, what this year was a struggle. Grieve for that, because if you don't, that will keep you in the Eight of Swords, the trapped energy, the trapped thinking. You won't move forward, and then you'll be kicking yourself again later. If you let yourself wrap this year up with an honest appraisal, how did it feel when this happened? Grieve it, grieve its loss, and then say, okay, I'm ready to move forward now. Then you will move forward. The outcome is the Ten of Swords, which is the end of overthinking, the end of unhealthy beliefs and values and ideas and thoughts, that have kept you downtrodden. With that ending, you get to move forward to a very new beginning. It's the Fool card. And it's kind of got to go through this enclosed process of growth and development in order to come out and break through the shell. Now, if you don't do that, these swords are going to keep you trapped. You won't be able to get out. This is where your choice is. Do you move forward or do you stay trapped? And it's interesting to me how the Eight of Swords is a circle. The Judgment card has a circle between it, and the Fool is wrapped in an egg. The Judgment card, however, has wings on it, so you get to decide which way you choose, which way you fly. But don't forget that the choice is yours, and you get to choose the direction. You're sitting on top of the compass. So let me know what choices you have this month and how you're feeling about it. Hope this helps. Much love. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.